What's up guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg, taking a look at the new silicone cases for the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. Now the silicone cases also join a series of leather cases which we'll take a look at in a separate video. So they retail for $35 for the 6s and $39 for the 6s Plus. Although these are designed specifically to work with the thicker iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, they will work with the existing iPhone 6 and 6 Plus just fine. Now we have 11 colors to pick from this time, and we're going to take a look at all of them in this video. So getting to our packaging, very simple here for the silicone cases, a nice clear shell that allows us to check out the colors before we buy it. And flipping them over on the back, you'll find this little tab indicated in the upper right corner. So this is where you peel off the back panel to slip out your case. So inside the packaging, you'll find very simple instructions that tells you to install the phone top side first, and then you snap in the corners at the bottom. So lining all these cases up, I think the color that jumps out right away is the white one because of that distinctive black Apple logo. The rest of the silicone cases have a color matched Apple logo, which is just slightly darker in tint than the rest of the case, which is a little more subtle. So once again, each case is lined with a microfiber material, which is color matched to the exterior shell. Now that microfiber material provides a nice cushion for the phone. It also does a nice job stabilizing any grit or sand that might get between your case and the phone to prevent it from scratching the phone over time. So with all the cases lined up, we can take a look at all the colors side by side. So we have our volume controls along the left side, along with a cutout for our mute switch. You won't find anything on the top, but along the right side, we'll find our sleep-wake switch, which is also covered. So to install our phone here, it's very simple. Just slide in the top first and snap it in at the bottom, and you're good to go. So with the phone installed, the case wraps around the curved edges of the phone, so it's nice and secure. It also provides a lot of edge protection, so it prevents the glass of the display from making contact with the table if you lay it flat. Now toward the bottom, we have this wide opening for our speaker, lightning connector, headphone jack, and microphone. It also leaves our fingerprint sensor free from interference. Now, although this area seems vulnerable and wide open, there is a lot of material along the corners and along the back, which should prevent it from making contact if dropped or if you're laying it flat on a table. Along the left side, we have our raised volume controls, which remain very tactile through the casing, and we have plenty of room to operate the mute switch. And along the right side, we'll find our raised sleep-wake power button, which remains very tactile through this case. On the back, we'll find a cutout for our camera, LED flash, and microphone, and it is lined in black plastic, which reduces glare from the LED flash. This will also help to protect the camera from damage since it sits below the thickness of the case. Taking a close look at each individual color, of course, we have white with that very distinctive black Apple logo. Of course, this color should work with just about any of the iPhone colors. We have some other more subtle or lighter colors, which includes stone, which is kind of a beige or taupe color, but is fairly neutral and should work with any color. We have antique white, which kind of has a gold undertone, which should work really well with the gold iPhone. Turquoise is kind of a soft blue-green color, which would work best, I think, with something like the silver iPhone. Lavender, again, another subtle color, which would work very well with the rose gold or even gold iPhone. Pink is a very soft pink color, so it's not as vibrant as it was last year, and again should work with a lot of colors like silver, gold, or rose gold. We also have some more vivid colors, which I think would work very well with the space gray phone, such as blue, which is kind of a cyan blue. We also get orange, which is a nice vivid color, which really stands out here and is somewhat similar to Product Red. Product Red is now only available on the silicone cases. It's no longer available as a leather case, and it's a little brighter than the leather color from last year. We also have Midnight Blue, which is one of my favorite colors and probably the color I would choose for my space gray iPhone. And then we have Charcoal Gray, which works with just about everything and is probably the best bet for anybody who is undecided on which color to get. Now, compared to the silicone cases from last year, the color options are much more subtle and more varied. We go from 6 options to 11 options, and we no longer have these bright, vivid colors which sort of match the iPhone 5C, which was just discontinued. So now they've sort of moved on to these more subtle options, which I think are a lot more appealing. So in the end, I really like the silicone cases this year. We finally have a nice selection of colors to pick from, and overall the case is designed to perfectly fit the phone and provide the right level of protection without completely bulking up the phone or interfering with its operation. So what do you guys think? Which color would you pick for your new iPhone? So that's going to do it for me in this video. I will be covering the leather cases in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.